Good to have you with us. You're watching Investors Guide. I'm Avni Raja, and on the show today, we're going to talk about health insurance and specifically COVID health insurance policies, whether it makes sense for you and how to go about ensuring that your health is covered adequately. Let me straight go across to Feroz Aziz from Anand Rathi Wealth Management, who's joining us on the show. Feroz, thank you so much for joining us. Before, of course, we get to the COVID-specific health policies, where, of course, there are a lot of questions at this point in time. Let's just take a step back and talk about health insurance and what is the need for health insurance.
The need for health insurance is immense because if you're maintaining yourself well and to take care of yourself during bad times, and if there is some disease, illness, maybe a critical illness, God forbid, you will have to be very generous in terms of expenditure to bring you back on track. And people have been saying this for ages, health is wealth. So you might need wealth to take care of your health. So health insurance is an integral part of being prepared for maintaining your body and anything which you develop over a process of aging. Or something which is critical illness. So to answer your question, Avni, health insurance is important because maintaining your body and treating itself well adequately is an important first objective of managing your money. So health insurance keeps you on track, brings you financial stability so that you're not dipping into other sources of your surpluses and savings and disturbing other goals. Which go for a very bad shape once you use that money stored for something else for your health purposes.
Yes, absolutely, Feroz. And it's also important here to remember that especially in uncertain times such as these, it's very important to have your own personal health policy and not just, depend on your employer's health policy because the mediclaim that your employer gives you, because you don't know what the situation is going to be going forward. So it's better to be backed up by something that you've bought on a personal basis.
Yes, Avni, I think it's a very important point you've raised. The employer's insurance, if you are a salaried employee in the organized sector, it's a common practice that corporates cover their employees. But still having your personal cover is important because your employer's policy might not cover everybody in your family. But your importance of getting each of them treated is going to be as paramount as it could get. So there are different reasons why you will have to evaluate whether the employer's insurance policy is adequate or not, and see if you wish to top it up with a personal insurance health policy is important. Point one. Point two, the inflation or the expenses on medical, health and hospitalization are going up sharply in India. So to make sure that you are able to adequately spend when in the time of need is important.
So, Feroz, the next question here, of course, that comes given the fact that we are in a coronavirus pandemic and the numbers going up on a daily basis, a lot of questions arising about COVID-specific policies. Is it something that makes sense? Should I be opting for it?
Avni, the good news is most of the policies which are currently there, which your employer might have bought for you or you will bought for yourself, are covering now for this newly discovered disease of COVID-19. So that's the good news. Point two is if you don't have a general health cover so far, or the health cover which you have so far is not adequate, then you should be revisiting the health cover today more than ever before. That's point two. Point three, you should have a health cover which is adequate enough because the cost of COVID treatment has not been something which has been too low. The cost is reasonably high because a lot of patients are coming to the doorstep in larger numbers. So the third point that I'm making is 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh cover, to my mind, is mandatory. If not in your existing policy, make sure that you top it up with a COVID-specific policy. The fourth point here, Avni, is important. It's important to know what is the cooling off period. A cooling off period is nothing but the time from the time you buy the policy to the time you get infected. If the gap is 15 days, if you're infected within those 15 days or 1 month, which could be the cooling off period, you are not entitled to any claim. So sooner you buy this, the safer you get, especially in this exponential increase in infections.
Right. And one point that you mentioned, I think would like you to reiterate that once more for our viewers, is the fact that if you don't already have an existing health policy, there is no point in simply getting a COVID policy. So COVID policy works only as an add-on because it doesn't cover anything else except for coronavirus.
Yes, Avni, you've articulated it very well. Yes, I completely endorse that. To add a line more, I think health insurance is a permanent thing. You have to be covered. The pandemic is only a reminder that you needed it, and you need it in the future. So it's not only the pandemic which needs to be covered for, or the COVID-19 infection which you need to cover yourself for. It is just a reminder that you need it perpetually, and not just for yourself, but all the dependents which you have in your family.
Right. And finally, Feroz, any last words of advice as far as health insurance is concerned? And if one is buying a health policy for the first time, how much should the cover be, and anything else that you would like to add?
Couple of things. I think cover should be at least 5 lakhs for a family of 4. On an annual basis, you should be able to claim 5 lakhs for a family of 4. That's the bare minimum. A 10 lakh cover is going to be adequate to my mind in the current cost circumstances. Second is make sure that you read through all the documents, because there are quite a few important critical illnesses which need to be covered, and sometimes you will have to do a little extra expense to top up some of the features. So going through a feature is very important. Those are not as standardized as other investment products. So you can customize it, read through it, spend some time to customize it to your need as much as possible.
All right, Feroz, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us with all of those tips and the advice as far as health insurance is concerned. On that note, we'll wrap it up on this edition. But on the next episode, we're going to talk about another very crucial aspect of the beginning of your financial planning journey, which is life insurance. Who needs it? Why do you need it? All of those questions on the next episode. Thanks so much for watching.